Hello, and welcome back to Taiji. Hello, and welcome back to Taiji.
Wrong button.
Welcome back to Taiji.
Wrong button. There we go. That's better. Haha. Must have bumped that one. I was not expecting my voice to sound like that. I'm like, hey, yo, what? Something ain't quite right with that one. But yeah, we're back at with Taiji. Roka's unfortunately away sick again, or still recovering, I should say. That they are sick, but they are recovering, which is the key thing. It's not that they are remaining sick. They are getting better, but they're not quite better yet. But we continue on with the puzzles, and let's jump us over to Taiji, get us in, hit resume game, and we're actually running on the 2024 version of the game. Because, you know, they released a patch for it, like, last night / today. Now, I have also had a thought as well with these puzzles up here. What's the best way to get to them? Probably around this way? Yeah, around this way. And through here. Because one thing I thought about was the other puzzle we did, which had to spiral around itself. And so you had to create a loop of pieces that remained separate from each other, like a single path through that had a one piece gap between everything. So technically I could start here, and I think it has to keep the other part orthogonally connected as well. That was the other, actually, yeah, we can check if the darker pieces or black pieces had to be orthogonally connected as well, because that is a key kind of piece of knowledge to that. Downstairs was way over the far side here, wasn't it? Oh, can I get out this side? I cannot. Okay. Downstairs was downstairs. And so you go downstairs to get downstairs. There we go. Yeah, kind of technically, the dark areas are almost fully orthogonally connected to a point. Why am I getting crazy screen tearing when I'm moving across there? Hold up, hold. Vertical sync. On. What the hell? Limit frame rate. That should be on as well. Yeah, it's on high. Vertical sync on. Sync level 1 default. Resolution 1080. Yeah, okay. Haha, look at that. It's not trying to pull a million frames a second now. That looks infinitely better. I'm sorry if that was coming through on stream as well, because my god, that was bad. We'll do the pillars later, because we've got pillars and we've got the lines. I want to see if we could kind of big brain this out. Because I wonder if we loop around the outside. It can't be as simple as just looping in like that and going like that and going. Oh, it is. It's as simple as that. Okay. No, because it's... Okay, so it's not from that point there. No one. No, because see, then you start locking that off there. What happens if you do something like that? Because then you get that double piece there as well. You can't have that double piece there because that's gonna... Yeah. I should have... I've done it now and would have done it. Because how do we deal with this? Because we've got this corner around here. Itchy. It's almost like it's got to go up there like that. Down there. Along there. See, you can't. Oh, you're going. So actually, I can. Yeah, cool, I can mark. So we can. Hello, Baplet. How are you doing? We still have an unfortunately unwell Roker. So we can't do that. That is not a valid soul path. Yep. That's also not valid because if you go up, you now get this. Oh, but you can do that, can't you? That keeps it a 1x1 through there. No, because it created a 2x2. So you see this how the path is a contiguous, a orthogonally connected 1x1, creating a 1x1 of black around it. That is also orthogonally connected. And that's what I'm aiming to do, is to keep a 1x1 gap of everything. It can't, it has to have a 1-1 gap. So this kind of spirally shape round. Actually, what happens if it just goes back up? I think that should be fine. I think that should be fine. Let's give that a go. Might be. Not fine. Probably because that is too close there. And that's the thing. If I was to remove that one piece there, we'd then get 2x2. I just wonder, with this end bit here, if we went 1, 2... Nice, so you got this 2x2 here. Unless it changes direction here. Still got that 2x2 there. Yes, that doesn't exist there. And we go up there like that, maybe? We got that up there. Then that makes you think. Shift it all in by one and see what happens. No, okay, so not. There's this big gap down here. You can't just drop into this. Now there's that gap there. Actually, yeah, looking at this, as you see, the white pattern started at the white wall and went round. You could also say it technically started there as well, but that you can't technically. So it started there. This one, what happens if I start there? How do you do this down here then? Unless you do that last. Let me clear that. Like, for example, you came around and the last thing you did was that. So if that was your final move there. I think that. Let's try that. So start where I am there and in Two Tiles north? Oh, so start there and end there. But this one started... So I started this one literally on this block here and ended... I went around a circle and ended here. So let's... Oops. We'll readapt. Okay, so you're saying start there, end there. So, for example, say heading out there and finishing through that kind of thing. As an example, so kind of go out there, up there, and so it loops to there. Needs to start. We are in 2 tiles north or reverse south. Yep, you move 2 tiles north before readapt. Don't you agree? Yep. Let's see what happens if we. That also fills it as well, so let's give that a go. It is not that. I wonder if it's because we have these separated. Because this one... a singular orthogonal and a singular orthogonal. This one is singular orthogonal, but multiple orthogonals. Hello, Dark Jaws. Let me run to this 2x2 issue here. It links up, but you'd get that issue there. And they're separated again. Let's see if I think that has to do that. Was separated into two. Hey there, D-pad. How you doing? Don't think this will work. No, okay. Aha, nice, nice. I am trying to work out what I need to do to solve this puzzle. Let's move our pencil marks. Just going around, yeah, the left, top, and right borders and starting from bottom right, going up and down while going left, but maybe that's too simple. Because, yeah, technically, you know, there's no reason why I can't start here and, you know, literally spiral outwards. But, yeah, then I do run into an issue there. So if I get rid of that, I move that up. But that doesn't help. So if I start there, shift that up again, that can then... But then it gets me stuck there. So... you bottom left corridor and walk along the left, top, and right wall. So literally just follow that left, right, and top wall. Yeah, so this is where I think you hit a dead end, I think it was. Yeah, you can get to there, but if you go further, you now have orthogonally touching. And the game's going great, Wave Rider. Because you've got this 2x2 which you can't have. So start in the other corridor. Oh. Because then I could, yeah, bring all the way down there, which gets rid of all the 2x2s, but isolates those two regions. So yeah. Oh, end where I am, so end across there. Okay. Oh. Oh, I just reset it when I hit spacebar. You keep moving when I say that. So, okay, so I've got my pencil markings here for where I'm going to go. Start one of the corridors, end at the other corridors. Yeah, so we know this doesn't work. We've already done this pattern. No. I think the problem is, you see through here, that's isolated, and this is isolated, and this is one orthogonal region through the M shape. So I think that's part of what needs to be done, is eliminate, yeah. Because the problem I have is, if I start at this point here, if this is a starting point, no matter how I go through the map, at the very end of it, I need to loop around like that. And the problem is, that then causes an isolation between 1 and 2. So that can never be the starting point in heading along the edge of the map, because you'll create an isolation between outside and inside if it ever doesn't. So then the next thought is, if you went all the way around the outside, cool, you can then, not isolate things, but I think you might run into... Yeah, see, because you never touched that point there, when you go there, it now isolates the 1 and 2. So, no matter how you do it, this would always have to be connected like that, and you could never have a gap on things. The second that you go in, do something, and come back, you then connect to it, and voila, isolate. So I think it's a starting point. And it heads up. Like, if you do that kind of thing, yeah, like that, that spike which doesn't work. Left right zigzags instead of up down zigzags. Left right zigzags, but do you still mean touching the edge still? So say starting at this point, so like a left right zigzag like that. The wall is part of the pattern. Oh, so that's why. So that's Okay, so we can say that's white going in there and that's white going in there, whereas that piece must be black. And that's black there. So you can separate that black there. We don't know what they are. So potentially you could go around it like that. But that isolates it. So that's actually going to connect something to somewhere else. Isolates it again. And all that in there. I know I'm doing the up down zigzags again. Shit. My brain is the wall. Right, so technically there's that pattern there. Try that. Look at that. Ah, so they're white walls, so I want to... No. That's black coming in there, so it needs to... Can't be as simple as a C shape. No. Oops, my bad. So. Ah, yeah, so it's don't. Batpley, you're a genius. Oops. Oops. Can't be as easy as this. No, because there's also this wall up here. Oh, I see. You can see, yeah, so it's going to be one thin. Okay, you can see what it's going to be with this one here. Hey, Punish Joe. So, we also need... We need that to go down here. So it needs to go... Yeah, 3, 2. That needs to go 1, 2, 3 up there. I guess as it connects through there. So if we go... There we go. Now we've just got to snake our way through here. And there we go. That is this area complete. So now it is just the pillar and the sticks. How is your brain feeling, Bappler? Or do you want a bit longer to wake up? Because I think I'm going to need a genius like you if we go for the sticks. Still asleep. Let's try the pillars in. We've got some new blood here anyway. Hey, Roka. Okay, let's get everyone new here an update on this puzzle and how it works, or the beginning bit. So this pillar has no extra pieces on the edge. You just leave everything off. This pillar, as you can see, has all the extra pieces on the edge. You turn everything on. This one, as you can see, only has, these pieces are on the edge. Turn those ones on. This one, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Fairly simple to begin with. This one has one and a broken piece. It's just broken off. It's still 1. This one down the bottom, 2, 3, and 4, up like that. So you can see how it's broken, not broken. This one has a one piece in the middle that's broken. This one has a bunch, broke the middle, and then have the top through as well. So the concept, fairly simple, and then it kind of goes on further. You can see, where the pieces are, go for it. Pieces are, go for it, and you can't quite see the top one, but there's a little lump on the side there. So again, pieces. This one is the inverse of this. Again, now you've got left and right pieces which are different at different places. So again, 2 there, and then a separate 2. So you go through a bunch more puzzles of things turned on their sides, and then this lovely monstrosity. Literally the puzzle before the final. But yeah, hopefully you get better soon, Roka. Because they've been missing you. Well, everyone in chat's been missing you. Yes, there is a bit of a thicker piece there. It all looks like there, and kind of there-ish. Maybe there-ish, maybe not there. Hey, actually, that's something, Roka, and you don't have to if you don't want to, but now that you're in chat and typing, you can hit us with some of that German as well. That smooth, smooth German, you know. Just throwing you on the spot saying, speak German. It's like, you know, if you're speaking English, someone comes up to you and says, say something in English. You go, hello? It's about all you kind of get to. Some people can just go for things, but don't quite know what to say. Beta, mocht gen das ik du spreek also to ik das jekst. So that one seems to, I have no bloody clue. This one maybe something, because there's that pillar and there's this thing here and there's these, so is it that? That? These? No, you cannot walk on this tile here because it's broken. It's just always on. Oh, hold up. Has this turned itself back up again? It hasn't, but my god, the sounds. Let's turn it down just a small bit. Is that? That's not too loud. I'm just going to give it a little oomph down. Those two would have to be symmetrical. Yes, they would have to be symmetrical. So this and this would have to be symmetrical. Wait, what? Because it's always been that and that is like symmetrically opposite of each other, I think. No, that's just madness, and this one, who knows? Oh no, yeah, it is. Yeah, because see, it's the opposite side of that. Imagine that was on the underside, and that's the underside there. So one gap, gap. One gap, gap. And so there's two gaps on, and two ons and ons on. And so then, yeah, two off, on is the inverse of that, and that's on that side. Okay, yeah. So they are the inverse of each other. This one, see, everything on, the two gaps there, the two gaps there. So now with this one, it's hard to say where this pillar is supposed to be, is it? What is it connected to, or was it connected to? Because like that would rotate up onto that platform, that would connect on the side of that. You'd have one at the bottom, 1, 2 moving up, and not the top. So this one is the inverse of this. So that would be its right hand side. So it'd be off, on, off, on. And then looking at the bottom section, off, on, off, on. I was guessing at that point. Unless it would be the inverse of. Seems long pair fell down southwards and the thick one fell to the left onto the base. Oh yes, that would actually flip. That is the base of this one, and that should be up vertical. You have to reverse the on and off so symmetry. Yeah. So that should actually be flipped up and to the right. So those top two that are on will be off. Then would have two there because they'll both be on. Then on the right, you would have off. You would have on that side because that would be on. You'd have off, on like that. So I've got my hands up in front of me trying to visualize the positions. So yeah, because that's the top of the pillar there. Sure. I would have thought that'd be down there because there's a gap there. Yeah, so I've got those two on at the top. So they must be off. Then I've got gap there. I'm pretty sure because if that was there, that'd be gap. So gap. Then I think that one, because see that one's lower down. So that's the gap there. So that's on, gap. On. Something like that. It's... We're just about there. What is that? I swear that should be it there. So I think each slab is 2 height and the base of the pillar is the 5th. Oh, so they're actually 2 tall. So if we assume the base, so the base is on because there's nothing sticking out of the base. Like that. Can we just say those two? Those two. Huh? Huh? I think that's what I need, Roka. Cheers, Roka. They said XXOO, XOOXOO. Well, if we inverse, still not even the inverse. So it is not that pattern, so it's not. Yeah, that's getting me. What? What? So, those are off. 1, 2, 3. So that should be... That's on the right-hand side, so that should be a left. 1, 2, 3. That makes sense there. 1, 2, 3. And then beneath the one side, there's one off. Then 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's... Because we figured that out before. It's the mirror image of these ones down here. Like, even though that's up and that's vertical... That off that's on the right hand side is the left hand side when it comes to this pillar. I thought I'd done that in my head, maybe I hadn't. Yeah, it's mirrored. So now, how do I solve this? Because like I see that and clearly that's not it. Is everything just double thick? No, okay. So what is the secret sauce when it comes to this? There's nothing up that way. So I'm just doing some things like looking at, like we've got these little lumps there, got stuff around here, but nothing here. Ah, yes. So you go on, on. That's on, that's on. But if they're mirrored all the way across, so those are on. That's on, and they're on. It was completely mirrored on the inner columns as well. The left was the right and the right was the left. Yeah, 2 pillars of width 2, but the middle pillars are flipped. So this pillar relates to this pillar, and this pillar relates to this pillar. Okay, cool, so we've got that. There is the crazy bonus puzzle down here of, hey yo, this bad boy sitting out here in the water, and then Gigantor up here. Yep, big brain time. However, because this is a red wire means it just opens accessibility gates, so you can easily walk north to south kind of thing, without having to go all the way around kind of areas. Because like from here, I'd have to head, you know, down here and try and find the way all the way across to get across to that area, to get round up into that upper area, which I don't think I technically need to. I'm going to say for now, it's an optional puzzle I don't need to solve. Because I've got the final puzzle anyway that we need to do. And then we've got it all unlocked. So it was not down here. But down here. And Bapley, you're going to hate me for leaving this one for last. Because it's this bad boy. That's why I was wondering if you were awake or not. Because I still didn't get these. We'll do a refresher course on these harder ones. Yeah, so lines of the same color want to be in the same shape, inverse or not. And yeah, diagonal lines of the same color again, and this can be rotations are acceptable as well. Want to be in the same color, want to be, you know, in the same shape, and rotations are acceptable. So then see, black diagonal is just 2. Black diagonal is 2. White diagonal is M shape. White diagonal is M shape, but inverse. And it's, you know, that is the inverse. Black, L tetromino, L tetromino. Pair, pair, L inverse, L inverse. So because they're the same, they can't be on ever. So for example, let's say we did that and we went, hey, cool, that is a T tetromino. You would then have to make T tetrominos out of all of them. I don't know if position has to remain consistent. Position does remain consistent. Position does remain consistent. Position does remain consistent as well. Yes, it does. And again, position remains consistent. So position has to remain consistent as well within shape. So see, that's on the top of it, whereas then see now that one would have to dunk, 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 like that. But now it's got a I tetromino in there, or an I bar in there. But like, so that's kind of concept. That would have to go up there like that. You do that. That would have to go that. That keeps all the bars happy, but none of these, because these have got some madness going on them. But you see, they're all in the tips, they're all happy. If we were to rotate one like that, it's still happy because it's still in the tip. If we were to make it the base though, it's now unhappy because it's no longer in the top of the T tetromino, it's in the base now. So that's the logic we're dealing with. Yeah, they are very constrained to begin with. That they've got this Z tetromino to begin with, and this one, like, if we can, yes, even if we constrain it like that, yeah, because see, it's not in the same position as one of those. It needs to be in that, like, secondary position. Kind of like that, but kind of not. Actually, a 1 is at the top of it something. That's a good point. So that means that they need to match that one. So they all have to be extended out. Worth the shot to see if they all went. And that one isn't in anything at all. But could be in an inverse shape. You know, inverse color of it. Doesn't have to be in colored either. You know, now it's in a P pentomino. But it's now at like the top of the P. Whereas that isn't at the top of the P. That's the top of the P, and now it's got a weird growth at the side. So technically, it kind of does it, but then it's got that shape inside it now, which doesn't work. What I'm thinking of is this here and this here. Those two there. How do they move the black line into the same position within the shape by adding more tiles to it? So if I make that a P pentomino, I can do that. That's now a P pentomino. But they're in, that needs to be, you know, in one of those positions, not up there. So it's like, where can I extend onto that? See, the thing is, a W shape would include that. It actually makes them more happy because they all get a W shape for the white ones. So it gets an inverted one, but it's not quite right. So far, no. Each line has had its own unique shape. Yeah, each line gets its own unique shape. Again, each line, own unique shape. And just wonder if I've got a few more examples back here just to really make sure I'm right. I haven't even done this one yet. Shit. Wait, it's reset all of these? I swear we did all these. Something maybe went a bit screwy with the update. They're not positioned at the same spot within their shape. Correct. Because see, with these white ones, they're all at the tip of their W. So it's not at the tip of its W. And that's not the tip of its W as well. Although they're now connected to some monster shape and it doesn't work anymore. Let's get rid of those. And get rid of... The problem is it connects that there, which connects all those shapes together, which causes some monster shape. Makes those two happy. But the rest then become unhappy. Now they're all unhappy when you try and do that. Like, yeah, it's such a troll that. Doesn't like that. But that's something. They're still happy, and we've got madness going on now. They're technically all symmetric. We go that. That one's unhappy now. Why is that one unhappy? Oh, is it that? Is that position? I'm wondering if we just start growing these. Eventually something might just happen. The problem is the center point is between like these four here. It's in all of them. It's like the void space between them. Okay, so can't do that. That one, okay. So you can grow it still like that. Still grow like that. And so I do that. I think I'm getting somewhere with this. but I'm not sure. Well, symmetry's good here. See, symmetry's still good. Yeah, technically that should still be symmetric. Like, rotating about itself, but it doesn't like it. And it doesn't help these fellas down here are just... There's no chance of them being in this shape. Hello, Ruka. Welcome in, welcome in. And if something does pop up for you saying there's an advert about to start, let me know and I can hit like a pause button and it'll just pause them for a bit if you want. Oh, there you go. Ooh. It doesn't have to be. Because, yeah, so if that was on, that would have to be on. So that can't be on. So that can't be on. That. Okay. This time. Cool, so they're all the same. Yeah, almost. It's getting better. I'll turn that one off. That. So that bit there. Yeah, so those three there. They're off the edge of the grid. There are no two lines. So hold up. So because Roka's got the answers, so Roka's got us a little hint here. Looking to iterate. There are no two lines within the same shape. Okay, so what that's saying is all of the whites are inverse shapes. I'm just going to reset there. I know it seems like a horrible thing. It's within the same shape, yeah. So, because if you do that, it's now within the same shape. So it's got to be, you know, that kind of thing. You know, it isolates them out. Yeah, they're all happy now. Imagine if that solved it. So we can say they're at least their own isolated shape, whatever their shape is. You know, it could be something like that. And voila, it's now in that kind of thing, or I guess it's not quite that. They would have to go to horizontal, which it can't, so... Okay, cool. That's a good starting point, Roka. Knowing that that potentially still could be inverted, but that's also inverted as well. They're all inverted. That one may not be. Because see, that one's out. That one's in, so that could be a W shape. These could still be W shapes. Well, not like that. I can't go that way. To do that, you'd have to do that, which puts that in a shape. It's got rotational symmetry about the center point. So whatever you do on one side, if you extend it, you would extend everything. Is it? So I'd rotate up that way. So I'd rotate down that way. So I'd rotate here and that way. Rotate up that way. Cool. So that. That. Ah, because that's out of it. It's not symmetric. So it could be out there like that. Well, actually, oh no, sorry, that's not Roka saying. That was Battler. The lines, the shapes are symmetrical, but the black line on the left is not. But it can be if you do that. It is now symmetrically repeating patterns. You know, you could do things like that. Push them right to the edge, but they're still not happy. Because that brings one into the fray. Yeah, it's not the same position within the pattern. I'd like to say those remain untouched. That would then be touching one of them. Next, they've got to remain separated. Yeah, if there's no line, there's no constraint at all for what it has to be. It could be either or and it doesn't really care. And like, you know, you can go, hey, we just need to isolate a shape up here. That's perfectly fine. Here's out lines in them don't have any constraints though. So you don't need that tetromino. The one bottom right of the center. Yeah, there's no constraint that, like, it could just do that and that's perfectly fine. And same with that one. If that went da, 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 da. Let's see what happens if we do that. Oh. So they're happy, but they're not happy anymore. Oh. Why is those two not happy? Because they're not the same shape. Oh. Hey. But why is that thing unhappy? So she go dun 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 like that, yeah. And it would match exactly the same as that shape. So that. Cool, now it's happy. Awesome. That's now isolated to a little triple area, so clearly that's not happy. But ain't that either. Oh, did I have like that open or something? Or like, oops, my bad. Okay, my bad. I saw a ninja star pattern that most of those could form. Look at that. The double reward. Or double things just popped in then. Technically these puzzles are all solved out here. They're just not showing as solved. But now that they're all done, hey, some brain juice. Cheers, Roka. Oh yeah, talking about brain juice as well, I had a thought at work around my Sudoku world and potentially an easier way to deal with setting all the tiles. Bepler, no! Log into work, my man. At least get the clock counting. I found there's a great unit because the thing. So in my Sudoku world, everything is nicely laid out in terms of the all childs of other things. So you've got the row 1 game object, and that then has a bunch of child objects of all of the tiles that are in row 1, then the row 2 game object, or the tiles of row 2. So I've got all these child objects, and it's all laid out really elegantly like that. And because it's a get child, and you can just call it, and it's just an array of objects. I think just literally going down the list of objects in there, I can just call things as they are. So I can loop through to the point and yeah, like get the child object. The child object will be the pencil mark 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll know which I'm going, so if I've clicked the 5, go to child object 5, voila, there's child object 5 that you need to set the texture on. The theory's there, the practicality of it isn't yet. But it's there in my mind. It's currently living, well, not rent-free, it's actually spending a lot of rent in there right now, because it's close. But, my god, what did everything do again? Like, we know we can do something like that kind of thing. Well, not quite that, but probably that? No? Dots must be in an area with as many tiles as there are dots. So they need to be in a like a 2 pattern like that. Dots must be in an area with as many tiles. Oh, the dice, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's happy. You know, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's also happy. They want everything to be, yeah, empty around them. So we can say those are empty. Oh, actually, yeah, we can say those are empty. If that was empty as well, you'd get something like that would keep that happy. That could be empty. Oh, I see, because that's next to an on thing there. Those are inverse, because if that was on and tried to go up around that, you'd hit into a problem, whereas that would then have too many. That's assuming this even comes down at all. This could literally just go like that and go like, yeah, I'm happy. It doesn't have to go down. But if it did, this would be the inverse. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I've got 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there you go. They seem to just want everything to be off around it. Because they're turned on, but they're on purple, so no matter what I've kind of done around them, like, they always just want, yeah, offness around them. No matter how much you kind of, like, give them, they're happy with things being off. Those also seem to be happy with everything being off as well. Do they want a path? They want a path between themselves. Just orthogonally. They don't care about the diagonals at all. So diagonals, perfectly fine. Yeah, so white dots want a path between themselves somehow. Now, that seems like it's going to have to be a clear path. So there's going to have to be, it's like a clear path that way, or a clear path up that way, kind of thing. Because technically at the end of the day, if we did that's happy. Doesn't matter how big the path goes, as long as it gets from one side to the other in the end, they're happy. It's just if one's connected, one isn't, they're not. Yes, so we know these must be off. Those have to be off. So that and that has to be off because they have to pass past off tiles to get up there. Now, one of, actually not one of those, that could go all the way off round there like that, for all we know. So I don't want to assume. They all must be off. So that's 1, 2. That must be on now, because whatever that is ain't getting past there. Or I actually technically could. That, no. Because that could be, if we said 1, 2, 3, if that was off, that would also be off there. That would turn them on. There. You go 1, 2. Because that's on, that's off. Why is that not happy? Ah, they are blocked off. Sorry, that's my... No, because that 4's happy with them being off. And it doesn't care about them. Because see, it's not because I've got all those off. So if those were off as well, that 4 would be counting a lot more than 4. But it's only counting the 4 tiles there. So they are turned on. So 1-4 is blocking the path for the diamond. No, because the diamond can get vertically up if it wanted to. Or if the 4 happened to go out that way and connect there, then they'd be happy, but it can't connect to them. It makes the 4 happy, but they're not happy. So 4 never connects to them. They must be off. And the 4, as I say, the 4 could use those tiles if it remained off like that, and it makes that happy. But we can also, you know, turn the 4 tile on. Can't block that path through. Nearly hit the R key to reset it all. I don't get how that's going to shape to somewhere, because it's expanding into this entire area. So it's something with this, how that is interacting with that, these tiles in the 4. This is just a red herring down here. This could do who knows what down here, and it'll be rather happy about its own life. Like, yeah, it could be happy down there, just kind of doing its thing. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. that makes that happy. Cool. Oh, but that frees that to get out. Okay, so for this one, without just giving away a whole shape, so my order of solving would be 1. Lock the purple neighbors. 2. Secure the path between white squares. Yeah, so secure that path between them. 3. Lock the top right yellow bar in an area as small as possible. Replicate the yellow bar pattern on the other yellow bar. So technically that's as small as you can go. Is that locking it? But if you do inverse, you eliminate that. So we need to, as you say, we've locked the purple neighbors in. They're not moving. They're going to be off. So the other thing is, if you said turn them on, not happy. So they must be off. I'm going to assume the white travels as fast as possible as it can to the other white. So that is the shape we have for the bar. The white one, and oh, so for yellow bar. Goes down, cross, then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That goes across there. Makes that happy. It's the yellow bar which isn't. Yeah, it needs to be, yeah, in a corner. So it can't be in the position I've put it in there. Shape-wise, it's in the correct shape, but in the wrong position. Because unfortunately, it gets everything happy except those yellow bars. Just gonna pop up those for now. The square left of the bar does not need to be on. Oh, look, yeah. Oh, God, I'm blind as a bat. Okay, cool. Let's do that. Hide that away. So it comes down, across, down, down, down. That one there, black. That can be a bunch of black ones out there, and eventually it will. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There. Ooh. Oh. 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 A reversing waterfall? So it looks like that's going to repair stuff. Oh, is this going to be a quick shortcut literally around the map really quickly? Oh, and as I do the 4 pieces to put the world back together. Oh, I see. I can put the pieces where I want. So opposed to setting the tiles, I set the clues. Or I place the clues. So if we go 1, 2... Oh, just actually in the same position but inverted. Okay, and now that's repaired that. Which... Oh, we get even more. Okay, but does that give me a dot up here? It doesn't give me a dot up here yet, so I've got to also do the ones out here as well. Okay. Anything back? Nothing back behind there. Okay. Oh, I can move things around. Okay. Wait. No. No. You have to solve all 3 at once. Notice how the yellow pieces, the white pieces, and the teal-y, green, bluey pieces are in the same position. I solved one, but then failed that one. You see the whoa that I just said, it's like flipping it. Okay. Like putting that in that shade. It's never going to go. They're happy in that triple there. But they're not happy within those two shapes. Doesn't go there. How about... They're happy there. They're happy there. But they're not happy there. Within those two shapes there. Yeah, I'm focusing on the yellow. So like we've got yellow happy, yellow happy, yellow not happy. Let's shift everything out so we can focus on yellow. That's they're not happy. Yellow has remained happy across all three. Yellow is in its safe spot. We go white is happy, white is happy, white is unhappy. White can move to the right. But it's now unhappy. Happy, happy, unhappy. Okay, hope you get some good tea, Roka. That one that doesn't like. Huh. Cool. Okay, so what can we discern from this? We've got the two arrow shapes. We've got this triple and a single. So I'd like to assume it is the arrow shape. Not in that position. Very close, but not quite. So if we shift it through the arrow shape, Wow, 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 wow. And now we should have a little white dot. That people's happy with being on around it. Hey! Kind of brute forced it, kind of just solved it based on what I was learning on each one. Yeah, I kind of forgot that for a second. Look at that, they give you that whole up area just because that's the theme. So let's see, that's why I went, yeah, that's happy. Okay, it's not happy. It's still not happy. Yeah. It'll probably want to be there. Yeah, that's happy now because it's surrounded. They wanted one, so yeah, I got one, at least one. That wanted at least two. There you go, got two. That one's three. There you go, got three. Oh, it's the same puzzle again. Oh no. It is just those two though. Yep, like, is this the correct way of doing it? Kind of like Minesweeper in a sense. Except this is brute forced Minesweeper. What we're doing at the moment, Castadian, is the inverse of all the puzzles. Normally, what we were given was a set of tiles we could turn on and off and a bunch of clues inside the tiles. Now we're given the clues and the tiles that are already on and off. So you go 6, 4. Yeah, seconds go 6. Go 4, 3, 2, 1. There you go. But hey, everything going good for you, Castadian? Work treating you well? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's an 8 plus 1. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, 8, 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's 6 and a 3, 5 and a 4. Ah. Obviously not that easy, but we have shapes. Because what we can do is we can throw these way down there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's only 7. So that's happy. That one not happy. So I said 5, 6, 7. Two. So that's 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. So that's happy. That's happy, but that's 7 and a 2 pair. So 2 must go in there. That's the only way to make 2 happy is by having 2 in it. Then to make... Yes, a 2. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's at least a 7 in it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 6. I can maths good. 6, 7, 8. We need a 1 in there now. So that's happy. That's happy. At least extent it's happy. And we can ditch the 5. So yep. So that's happy. That's happy. And that's happy. So we've got those shapes good so far. Okay, well, hey, thank you very much for stopping by, Ruka. Always appreciated when anyone stops by, and especially you, because you are the artist extraordinaire as well. So thank you very much for stopping in, and I'm going to give you a free cheers.
Cheers. Perfect.
Yeah, hopefully your day goes great. So, that's good. That's good, that's good. 8, 3. That could be 3 and 1. Well, it can't be 3 and 1, so it must be 4. So 4 must wind up somewhere in here. That would all be there. That would be a separate one. And that would be all part of the same. So no matter where it goes in here, that satisfies that. That gets added into there. That goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 minus 5, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. You need 7 more to make it happy. That does make that happy. That's too big for that one. Makes that happy. Keeps that happy. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 7. You'd only need 2 in there, and I don't have a 2 left over. So it's not that. So I think that sits there actually, out of that, into that one, but still in this pattern here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But I can't join that lower pattern. I don't have the right number for that down there. So what I've got here is not correct. I don't think that 6 potentially needs to go down there. Let's try throwing that 6 down there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, so it solves for that, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 6, 7, 8, 9. So it needs 3 more. That could be a 1 and a 2 or a 3. I'm thinking most likely a 3. Well, it can't go in there because that would break that. You'd need another 3. That solves for that 3 there. And it goes 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that needs a 5 in it now. So it solves for that. Oh, let's go down by 1. Solves for that. Leaves that open and leaves that open there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need it. No, not 1, but 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5, 6, 7. You need 2 more. 8, 9. So that's not going to work into that cell. So it solves for that. Solves for that. And keeps out there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We need a 4 now. But that has to be a 4 in there. If it wasn't a 4 and was a 3 and a 1, how are you going to solve for this up here? And you're not. You're never going to be able to solve for it. The 2 must go into a 2 spot. You can't not solve a 2 with a 2. Actually, that's the question. Let me just make sure there's enough for everything. So it's 8, 4, 6, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yep. So 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 equals 36. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6, 6 are 36, aren't they? Pretty sure they are. 6 times 6, 36. Yeah, so there are 36 tiles. Cool, so there is 1 for each. So you can guarantee a 2 must go in there and a 3 must go in there. Because if it didn't, you would run into mathematical issues. So if you used a 2 and a 1 inside the 3 square, what are you going to put in a 2 square? That can shift across if it has to. And it can even shift down if it has to. But the 5 can shift way out of like the region of that. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. But that then breaks that shape there because you need another 3. We don't have another 3 because it's 3, 2, and then 3. So it definitely doesn't go there. So that breaks a different puzzle. That breaks this. This puzzle must have 2 up here. Yes, there you go. 2 plus 2. So this tile is off limits. You can't place anything there. So no, that must be the 2. Oh. Because that solves the 2 2s. The 3 has to remain in its 3 things. That 4 must be solved with a 4 somehow. Again, don't know the exact positioning, but it must be a 4 in there. That there is a box of size 6. That's also a box of size 6. Let's pull the 5 and 6 out. And order those in numerical order as well. One of these boxes will be a 5 and a 1, and one of them will be a 6. If we went 5 and 1 at the top, makes that happy. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That then means I need a 3 in there, and it would be impossible to get a 3 into that position. So it's not a 5 and a 1 up there. Or if it is, there's something extra in between. Like there's something through there. Six, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That would then require a 2 if there was a 6 in there. So there's not a 6 in there. So there needs to be an 8 up in there. That's happy. That's happy. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it needs a 1 in it. You need a 1 and a 5. 1, 5. Makes that happy. Makes that happy. Oh, we're so close. It's... I want to think that we're... They need a 2. So it can't be in that position there. No matter what happens, it can't be in any of those positions. 5 is never in any of those positions. 3's not in that position. If 3's in that position, you need a 5 in this region. Although it can go on this side. Why can't it go on that side? It can go on that side. 5 and 1. That makes that happy. They're still a little displeased, but I'm sure we can make it happy with a 7. 5, 6, 7. Happy, happy, happy. Not happy. Too much. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's after it 2 more. Yeah, the 2's correct. 3 was correct down there. And 5 is as well. Let's get them back in order. That 2, 3, 5 is in their correct spots. We are worked out if you put a 2 there, you break other puzzles. Yes, see, this one, the 2 proves itself. You know, those 2 squares match a 2 and a 2. 3 had to be in one of these. I guess I got lucky with it. And the 5, I guess, is up in here. That means within here must be a 4. One of these. Don't know which one yet, but we'll place it in there at the moment. And we'll try and work things out. One there must be a 4. That means a 6 must go into one of these bottom squares. One of these must be a 6. One of these must be a 1. One of these must be a 7. And one of these must be an 8. Like, that technically solves that. They're unhappy. And they're solved. So it's just a positioning of that one. But now there's too many in there. Happy, happy. Not quite. Happy, happy. Wow. Nice. So that's 3. And so that can be by itself. That connects to there. It isolates. Oh. There we go. So let's try the classic of what you'd assume. Yep, they all connect. Now nothing connects anymore. Cool. So that one connects. That connects. That connects. Ooh. That still connects. That connects. Yo, you solved 2 and the third one's like, nothing. So they're still happy, they're happy. Those are unhappy. I can't shift that one down any further. I can't push that one away more. But technically they can sit in there. They can't sit in there because of that one. Okay. Hey, bacon, eggs, and chili rice sounds delicious. Let's try solve for the right hand side and see if we can then push things back the other direction. We can do things like put them together. And do they don't have to be happy for the other ones at the moment, but they're happy here. What we can do is we can rule out all of these. Not that one. We can rule out all of those. They're never going to have anything inside them at all. No matter what I want to think. Because like you can't have one by itself. Not gonna work. These two, if you're to try and put one in there and pair it, you break this one because you then have two down here, which would pair, well, it doesn't have to pair up there, does it? You could put two down there. They're perfectly happy there, they're perfectly happy there, they're perfectly happy in there. Let's shift that one out. What that does mean is those are off limits. Those are also off limits. That's off limits. They're trying to figure out everything that's off limits. With what we've done, we've made that off limits. That's happy. That wants to shift one up there. That has no partner. And they've got too many. That's interesting. I need to fill every shape? No, I don't need to fill every shape. See, that can remain completely empty. So I'll fill that one. Yes, so see that? That remains an empty shape. So there is no requirement to fill every shape. In this one, there is a requirement to fill every shape. One. Yeah, because you fill one shape. You fill two shape. You fill three shape. Four shape. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like every shape has stuff in it. Yep, they don't care about the shapes they're not in. I just want to reset this and go back and figure out what ones they just weren't ever going to be in. I'm going to be in a single, 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 single. Which makes that a single. Those are singles, that's a single. Yeah, so those are all off limits. We can't place anything inside of those. Which then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that one has 5 different shapes. So it has 1, 2, 3, 4 shapes. There's only 4 shapes in this one. And there's only 4 shapes in this one. So I know something must happen down the bottom right. But it doesn't have to happen here. It could potentially happen like that and like that. And that keeps both of those satisfied. Which is different from what we had before. So I would place those off limits. Yeah. Happy, happy, happy. Then we need to go happy, happy, not happy. Is it happy? Not happy? Oh. Right, that's happy. No, that's not happy. Okay. That's happy. They're not happy because they're way off in their own shape there. They need to come like down to the middle there because they're happy there. They could never be happy there. Okay, so if they're happy there, they could never be happy there. But they may not be right either. Hey Fonty, welcome in, welcome in. That puts all three there. So if they were in... That puts all three of them in the same region. They need to be up in this top region. It's not that there. Though I feel like I'm brute forcing it with this El Tetromino here by trying just the different combinations. Like I've tried the too close to satisfy that, but if I do that one there, yeah, actually that's something. It's either going to be too close or too far away, because it can never be like the double triple like that, because you break that one. So yeah, so it's either close or far away. And I just had the far away, so let's go back and try the close again. They rule out now. Oh, oops. Because yeah, they were all the way around to there. So it keeps them happy. That's fine, but that has to be there, but can't go up there. So it goes up there, you break that. That's happy. That's actually, I've got 3 in there. It can't live by itself. Ah, this puzzle's annoying me. I might be completely wrong with the fact that these can't be in the puzzle. But I'm saying like they can't be and that because they never connect to anything. Is it the same up here? Like if you're to ever place one there, like it's never ever ever going to connect to anything. Which then forms a hole there and forms a hole there. Can you confirm that I'm correct that nothing would ever go into these like side two columns here that I've highlighted? So there's a gap of 2 and a gap of 1. So it's like 1 gap gap 1 1 gap, and then just gap gap gap. All right, pretty sure that is correct. I can logically prove that. Yes, cool. Due to this L and the little singular I there, it's either going to go the 2 outside ones, pairing those 2 up, or the 2 inside ones, pairing those up. You would never, it's impossible to get like a 1-2 like that, where it's like the inner ones or like these 2 bottom ones, because that you'd never match anything up with that one, wouldn't match up. And you couldn't have a triple there to go the 2 plus the 1. The entire bottom right quarter set, that entire section there. So like that is completely ignorable. Wow, okay. That. Well, that starts forcing the puzzle to go into places then. Because that forces those to be correct then. That forces that into there. They would force that there. Force that there. Which should mean they would force that there. So they'd have to go there, there, there. And now I need to get like there and there. So that solves, that solves. That doesn't solve. Because they need to get like right down to that end or something, don't they? Jong. A singular tile. Oh? Hey yo, this... It's consuming the world. Run for your life. It's coming. Uh-oh. A mouse pointer. Black. Oh. It's kind of got control, but not really. We might have broken the world. They're like, what? We're trapped in like bird cage, frozen ice and shattered? What? The door opened. Matthew van der Vander. Huh. Gregors Zappa Binors. Matthew van der Never. Additional puzzle design. Fox, hey! Yeah, we've freed ourselves? Question mark? So playtesting, wow. These are smart fellas to playtest that. Map design tweaks by Fox. Thanks for playing. Nice. Hey, cheers, Baplet. Do I just... Is it gonna play? We'll sit here for a bit and we'll see if anything changes. But the fact that I have no audio, no mouse, clicking in buttons. Oh. Oh, I can just run. So I can run back up here. Doesn't mean I'm not just W, so okay, so I can go back and look at, you know, who did things. Yeah, so we would hit start a new game and complete more puzzles. Clearly we didn't do something quite right. Oh, it was already on. I should have just hit space. And that probably would have completed it as a white ending, maybe. If I say load game, yeah, 10:26 p.m. So if I hit space... Well, yeah, there's a whole bunch of puzzles out here I never did. Including some probably pretty key puzzles as well. Like, I think it's gonna be not that way. It'll be this way. Yeah, because you come down here, go through there, and then you get these puzzles to lead you up here. So whatever that is, that's going to connect to one of them. It's never going to connect to them. So it's got to connect like that. Yo, okay. Uh-huh. And that four's stuck up there. So that's off. So let's assume that's going to go on. That's going to go off. That's inverse. So that has to go once more. That's it. So that goes 1, 2, 3. This has to have to get out. So this will be 4, 5, 6. So yeah, so that could go up there. So you know what? This is going to grow. This has to be able to get out. This will be off. This will be on. Four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, they need to be. Hey, welcome in V, and welcome back to work, and thanks for lurking, as well as thanks for subscribing with Prime as well. And there you go for 3 months in a row. Thank you, thank you. Oh, but now it connects that. Okay, so yeah, so that's a fully expanded version of that. That needs to grow to hide that. And something needs to grow to stop that. So that has to grow to at least there. That can't grow any further, otherwise it'll touch that 4 and they'll be incorrect. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There goes 5, 6. That is then a covered digit. That's then going to grow into one of those 2 spots there. Like it's so close. Oh, that's so I need to go there. How? Wait. I'm pretty sure that's correct for that left-hand side there. Two, three, four, five. So the first I can stretch up is there. Just places a little thing through there. Hey, Sleepy, welcome into the stream. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 5. 1, 2. Haha. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That does there, but then if I go that there, it's just. Haha. Excellent, dealing with some old drama and kind of getting things all worked out. It's super cool. Okay, that's something. That could never be the truth there. That can never be on because that would force too many to loop around. Because then you'd have to do that and that doesn't work. So you'd have to do that there. So that must be the one there, meaning it needs that shape there at least. So I can do that. That's like that. This shape needs to get out. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's now 5. This now needs to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that solves it. There we go. That one I have no idea. And that one I also have no idea. Why? Because it's too late at night. And it's time to start packing things up to go to bed. So let's flick this back over to the sheep scene. Let's hit the right buttons on the right thing. Save and quit so it gets saved. Plop me over there. Head over to that button. Give that a refresh. And turn it down a bit so we don't deafen everyone. And there we go. Wah. Sit upright. Reset position so I'm looking more straight at you guys. And with mouse otherwise so you don't see a mouse pointer. Cool. So we finished the game. But I don't feel like we finished the hardest of the hard puzzles. Like all the extra bonus ones. So depending on how Roka's doing, we might be streaming together tomorrow. It depends on how you're feeling, Roka. Or I could be attempting more of those harder puzzles. Or something else completely. Yeah, best thing is we'll play it by ear. You know exactly how you're feeling when you're feeling. I know that doesn't make much sense, but it's what I'm rolling with. Why won't that get in there and charge? So I still wasn't charging my cell phone. I do not at the moment, but there is Deep Rock Galactic Survivor or we hit up Elden Ring. Those were two potentials. As well as, let me just quickly look in the library and see if there's anything that stands out in the library as well. If I could really go, yeah, that's a game and a half. There is... So let's have a look at what games I do have and what ones stand out as ones I'd want to play. So I know what I'm saying, I'm just reading names of games right now. Oh no, that was a multiplayer game. I just saw one, I'm like, no, that was a multiplayer I wanted to play with you, Roka. So not quite. Oh! It may not be a big game, but I do have a game. It's called Sheepy. It's all about Sheepy. Yep. There's a game called Sheepy. Why not? So that's definitely on the list. It is indeed perfect. For real, for real. God, I'm too old to say that. Oh. That changes things. Are these made by the same people? Oh, that's made by that person. Oh no, they're made by different people. Okay, so there's two games I've got. One's called Sheepy, and one's called Sheepy: A Short Adventure. They're both made by different people. Looking at the release dates, Sheepy: A Short Adventure is the newer game, and it looks like it could be the better game as well. Just going by the 2 seconds of video I saw when it first started up. But they're different developers, they just happen to have the word Sheepy in the title. So it'll probably be Sheepy: A Short Adventure. And we could ditch Taiji tomorrow if we don't want to do these hard puzzles. And just roll with, yeah. Just roll with it. The fact that Sheepy A Short Adventure got updated today with an update, you know, it says yeah, you know, updates like you can't get stuck anymore, bosses are not bugging anymore if you hit them at a certain timing. It's like, hey, they're updating it. Unpatched to rule them all, boss bugs, main bug. Okay, so yeah, they haven't just dumped the game and left it. It looks pretty good. Actually, because I don't know if people in chat want to see it or not, is it like just a YouTube video that you've got or a website link for the other ending? Because what I'll do, if it's just like a YouTube video, drop it. I won't watch it on stream. Just a Steam page for pictures. Send me it on Discord. And yeah, I'll just watch it off stream. I'll take a look at kind of what it looks like and what you do. But yeah, let's wrap things up here. So thank you very much for everyone who stopped by. And I guess if people who know either me or Roka, hit me up, I can send you the link that Roka sends me as well, if you want to know kind of what it looks like. But I'm not going to drop random stuff into chat just to spoil it, just in case someone clicks and goes, oh, you spoiled it. You got to really want it to be spoiled. But yeah, thank you very much for everyone who stopped by. Super appreciated that you all came by to watch me solve more puzzles. Hopefully wasn't too bad. So yeah, I want to give a big, because a lot of people stopped by today, a big shout out to Bapler, Roka, Ruka stopped by, not very common. Who else did we have? We had Castadian, we had Dark Jaws, D-Pad was also in here, Fonty as well. Sleepy stopped in, V, the MVP of today's stream, with the Prime sub, now been subbed for 3 months in a row, lurking at work. So yeah, thank you all to those super awesome people who all came by. I've probably missed a person or two in there, but yeah, it has been super cool. Yeah, thank you all, and hope you all have an absolutely wonderful day. It has been super cool chatting with you all and kind of solving puzzles together and just kind of logically working through it. And Baplet always been kind of my muse for kind of working things out, and Roka for just throwing little hints in there, here and there. Just kind of pointing us towards the right direction, but not just outright telling us the solution. So thank you all, it's been cool, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye!